Hey guys, Matt Holquist here with the Quickbooks University. I want to talk a little bit about the executive order that President Trump signed over the weekend to defer payroll taxes. Now, there were actually 4 executive orders, and the one that I really want to talk about is the deferral of payroll taxes. And I think it's important because if you're a business and you are struggling right now during this pandemic, then this is going to be another option for you to free up a little bit of cash during these times. Okay, so what the understanding that I have right now of deferring the payroll taxes is that essentially this is going to be a deferral for the employee. Okay, there's already some deferrals in place for the employers, but the employees then can also defer their payroll taxes. Now, you need to understand that this is just a deferral. Okay, so what that means is that you're going to have to pay it back. So whether the employee has to pay it back after the end of the year, or whether the company is going to have to pay this back, at some point this is going to have to be paid back. Now, there is some talk that they're going to forgive the payroll taxes. And so if there's a deferral and then they say, hey, these are forgiven, at that point, then they wouldn't have to be paid back. But we don't know exactly what that means. Is that going to be taxable income to the employee? Is that going to be taxable income to the company? We just don't know at this point. Okay. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is that if you do decide to defer payroll taxes, there should be an option in there of whether you want to do this or not. But you do need to remember that if you do defer payroll taxes, be very, very careful, because you can get in a lot of trouble when you have to go back and pay these down the road. So the whole concept is there's not going to be any penalties or interest while you defer these payroll taxes. But, I assume once you get past the end of the year and you have to pay this back, if you don't pay it back at that point, then you will have penalties and interest. So I've seen a lot of companies, I've seen a lot of people get in trouble over the years by not paying their payroll taxes on time. So you definitely don't want to get into this situation. Anyway, keep tuned to the channel, become a subscriber, and I'm going to be updating this as we go along, as well as some other PPP stuff. All right, take care, and thanks for joining me.